Following is a paid presentation for Vanidades Cosmetic Center.
Cuando de belleza se trata,
todas tenemos vanidades.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Vanidades Cosmetic Clinic Show. We are learning about the latest developments in aesthetic medicine offered by Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery and their cosmetic surgeons. Today's special guest is a board-certified doctor, Dr. Cesar Valia. Hi, doctor.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hair on your upper lip, chin, underarms, bikini line, arms, or legs? Get rid of it with the most advanced laser. Cellulite Cellu M6 is the latest technology applied by a personal therapist. Surgical procedures for the face, forehead, neck, and nose, which will make you feel as you always dreamed of and will give you the most desirable profile. Hair implant, liposuction, lipostructure, tummy tuck, and much more.
Today we have the honor of having Dr. Cesar A. Valia live in our studios. He is a board-certified internal medicine doctor working exclusively on aesthetic medicine. And he is also a talented cosmetic surgeon who specializes in liposuction with laser and complete body sculpture. He is a board-certified surgeon by the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine. He's a member of the American College of Physicians, certified in laser liposuction at the Laser Institute of Palomar, Chicago, Illinois. Welcome, Dr. Villa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Dr. Villa, your credentials are evidence that your preparation in the field of cosmetic surgery, and from my point of view, transmit a sense of security in patients who are looking for a doctor who can deliver that lifelong dream of improving their figure. We encourage all of you watching to check out the Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery website at www.myvanidades.com, where you can review Dr. Villa's credentials and find lots of other interesting information, like our 3D cosmetic surgery animation and education library, customized exclusively to our practice and for your enjoyment and education. It's free of charge to our patients. And if you have any questions for Dr. Villa, please definitely check out our website. So we have some questions actually in the studio. Doctor, with much dedication and commitment to the world of medicine and this brings an inevitable question. Since when have you noticed a passion in yourself for the world of medicine? How did you develop a passion for the world of medicine?
Since I was a little kid, I've been very involved in the artistic field. I remember my mother put me on paint classes, sculpture classes. Later on, after I finished medical school, I realized I can use all the talent that I have in the cosmetic field. And then I decided to be a cosmetic surgeon, applying all that knowledge that I have about body contouring, sculpture, painting, and start transforming bodies.
Okay. So you've always had this passion in you to do this. Yeah, it's wonderful to do something you're passionate about, because then that makes you even better. Mm-hmm. And doctor, you have performed more than 1,000 liposculptures and liposuctions with laser. Does this give you a unique experience on this field? And how does this experience provide the benefit in terms of the final outcome to your patients? Like having all of this experience, how does that benefit your patients?
Correct. The world of cosmetic surgery is a very special world because you can learn in medical school, you can learn in conference, you can learn everywhere many things about medicine, about cosmetic surgery, but you need to have that talent. You need to have the talent to transform the bodies, and also you need to have the experience. It's not the same that you find a doctor who only does 1 or 2 liposuctions a week than go to a doctor who performs more than 10 or 20 liposuctions a week. Okay. So that special experience brings a lot of comfort when we're doing the surgeries, when we're doing the liposculptures, because we have the experience. We know which areas we have to work more. We know which areas needs to be sculptured in what way, and that only can be achieved with experience.
So the patient can feel more secure,
Correct,
knowing they're in good hands
exactly,
with someone who's done that before. I think that's really important, exactly, as many years of experience as you all have at Vanidades, yes. Our next question actually comes from us. Actually, we're going to do that afterwards. We're going to go to our website. But actually, what I do want to know is, actually, we're going to talk about liposuction a little bit more. What's the difference between traditional liposuction that we always hear about, where you're sucking out the fat, and the slim lipo or the laser-assisted liposuction that's so new today. What is the difference? The technology has changed over time.
Correct. This is a very important question because it's something very new that most of the people don't know yet. Traditional liposuction usually is done, number one, under general anesthesia. With laser-assisted liposuction, and especially with the technique we use called slim lipo.
Slim lipo?
Correct.
Okay.
It can be done under local anesthesia.
Wow.
What does it mean? That the patient don't need to go under general anesthesia with all the risks that sometimes imply. Patients that have high blood pressure, diabetes, or many different conditions, they have much more risk going with general anesthesia than they're under local anesthesia. The second difference is the use of laser. With traditional liposuction, as you say, we just have big cannulas and we take the fat out.
Right.
With the laser, what we do, we melt the fat before we suck it out.
So it like burns it out.
Correctly. So we liquefy. In that way, it's more physiological for the body. It's less traumatic because the skin don't suffer. Because we go under the skin and we start melting all the fat. That particular effect also make your own body to produce collagen. Collagen is important for the skin tight. So that's the second main difference. With the slim lipo, you can have skin tightening. With traditional liposuction, is probably yes, probably no. Okay? And the third difference is the recovery. With the slim lipo or laser-assisted liposuction, the recovery is much, much faster than with traditional liposuction. Usually the patient are ready to go to work 3-4 days.
Really?
I have patients
3 or 4 days after the slim lipo.
Correct.
With the laser.
Exactly. I have patients that even go to work next day. That is not my recommendation, but they feel so good, they feel so great that they return to their normal life to the next day.
And do they notice a difference in terms of the fat that's lost with the traditional versus the slim lipo?
Very important question. With the laser liposuction, especially with the slim lipo, we can remove easily more fat because since we don't have to do all that effort with the cannula, the fat is already melted down, so we can remove largest amount of fat than traditional liposuction.
And then who would benefit then? How would you decide between the two? Who would benefit more from the slim versus the traditional?
Well, it's just about decision. It's just about comfort. Still some patients that they are scared to go under local anesthesia, even though it's not painful. You don't feel pain or anything like that.
But it could be a little more risky.
But it's still patient that they say, let's say, they're going to have a breast implant. Breast implant usually we do it under general anesthesia. So if a patient can do a breast implant and a little liposuction, we take the advantage of the anesthesia that day, and then we do the two procedures combined.
Because they're already under.
Correct.
Yes, I understand.
But if a patient just needs to do the love handles, which is a very, very small area, what we're going to put it on risk of general anesthesia if we can do it under local anesthesia.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Really, it does. That's amazing how much technology has changed. We have actually now we are going to we're going to go into our website questions soon, but I do want to remind you all that Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery has the most experienced board-certified surgeons to remove those painful and unsightly varicose veins. Ladies, you know you have a choice now. You don't have to live with them, and you can say no to the varicose vein. I know I want to say no to a few of them with either laser injection or surgery. And all our procedures here at Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery are performed by our board-certified surgeons. It's very important. They're board-certified. For your free consultation, and free is amazing, you have nothing to lose, with Dr. Villella, call us at 305-262-6070. We have medical assistants who are waiting to answer your questions and sign you up for a completely free consultation with Dr. Villella. You have nothing to lose. Questions for Dr. Villella now. We're going to the question that comes from our website at myvanidades.com. Okay, this patient has a question, and the patient says, Doctor, in what part of the body are you using the laser to remove fat, the one that we talked about? Can I use liposuction with laser to remove the fat on my inner thighs? Can we get a specific area they want to know?
Correct. Virtually, we can remove fat from any part of the body. We can remove fat from the face. We can remove fat from the chin. We can remove fat from the arms. We can remove fat from the underarms. We can remove fat from the chest on the males. You know, the gynecomastia, which is the enlarged breast tissue. It can be removed with laser liposuction, slim lipo. Of course, we can remove fat from the abdomen, from the love handles, from the back, and we can remove fat from the inner thigh.
Which is what they want to know, yeah.
That's what they want to know. And this is especially important because, as I said before, skin tightening. The laser, especially the slim lipo, is the only laser who is being proven that produces your own body to make collagen. Collagen, again, is important for the skin retraction.
So you don't have that loose skin on your inner thighs when you get that done. That makes so much sense. Well, you know, if you have Medicare, this information is for you. Please listen up. Are you suffering from leg pain, night cramps, and fatigue while walking? You know, you could be suffering from a circulatory venous disease, your veins. Vanadis Cosmetic Surgery has over 20 years of experience in treating circulatory problems, eliminating varicose veins that we talked about, pain-free and without surgery. Call 305-262-6070 for your consultation with one of our specialists. Remember, offices in Miami and Hialeah, and all treatments are performed by the prestigious Dr. Yassim Khalifel. She's a specialist in laser and varicose vein treatment. We have medical assistants who are waiting to answer your questions and sign you up for a completely free consultation with Dr. Yassim Khalifel. She's really, really sweet and very personable. Very nice woman. Okay, let's take a short break, and when we return, we will continue our cosmetic surgery conversation with today's special guest, Dr. Villela.
Hair on your upper lip, chin, underarms, bikini line, arms, or legs? Get rid of it with the most advanced laser. Cellulite Cellu M6 is the latest technology applied by a personal therapist. Surgical procedures for the face, forehead, neck, and nose, which will make you feel as you always dreamed of and will give you the most desirable profile. Hair implant, liposuction, lipostructure, tummy tuck, and much more.
Remember, everyone, Vanadis Cosmetic Surgery has two convenient locations in Miami and Hialeah. Both locations have state-of-the-art surgical rooms, and both are certified by the Health Department of Florida. For your free consultation with Dr. Villela, call us at 305-262-6070. We have medical assistants who are waiting to answer your questions and sign you up for a completely free consultation with Dr. Villela. We have another question that comes from us from the www.myvanadids.com website. This is from a male patient, and so let's read this from this male patient. He says, Doctor, I have large breasts, mostly fat, and he asks, can the laser resolve this, or do I need surgery? What is the solution for this patient, Dr. Villela?
Correct. It's very important to say that every patient is individual. Mm-hmm. Every patient is a world. So it's hard to say something without seeing the patient. Okay. But in general, we have found that with the use of laser, with the slim lipo technology, mm-hmm. we can produce a skin retraction. All those patients that a few years ago, mm-hmm. there was no question about it, they have to go for surgery to remove the fat tissue in the breast. Okay. Now, most of them can be done under local anesthesia with the laser technology.
So even for this man who says that he has, you mentioned that word before, it's called gynecomastia. So even this gentleman who has some area in his chest that needs improvement and some fat taken out, the laser can resolve this issue, but it depends on the patient.
Depends on the patient and on the degree of the gynecomastia. If it's a huge gynecomastia, most probably the patient needs to have surgery. If it's moderate, it can be done under local anesthesia with the laser technology.
The best thing about it is this patient has options.
Correct.
Whereas a few years ago, they didn't.
It was only one option, surgery.
Wow. And how recent then is this new technology?
2-3 years.
That's amazing. That is amazing, everyone. If you have any common questions regarding laser hair remover, any kind of laser removal, any kind of laser treatments, varicose veins, pigmented skin lesions, or skin rejuvenation, how this and other treatments are performed, if you have any questions about it, or to see before and after pictures, that's so important. You could see the actual results of the surgery. Please visit our website at www.myvanadids.com, where you can review Dr. Villella's credentials and find lots of other interesting information, like our 3D cosmetic surgery animation. That's pretty cool. It is interesting. And education library. It's customized exclusively to our practice, and for your enjoyment and education, you can learn a lot. It's free of charge to our patients. So we have some more questions for you, Doctor. Okay. And It's from the website again, okay, from www.myvenadades.com, very informative website. This one says, Doctor, I go to the gym frequently, and I have certain areas that I cannot remove with exercise. So this person exercises a lot, but they just can't get rid of stubborn areas. Laser liposuction, could that help me? As we were talking about before, this person just has specific areas. Would laser be appropriate?
Correct. There is an area which genetically almost never it can be eliminated with exercise. We're talking about the love handles.
Oh, don't you just love those? I don't know why they're called love handles.
You see patients who exercise a lot, who eat right, who do everything right, but still have the love handles. For those particular patients, this technology is amazing because we go specific to the area, we remove the fat, and it's a fast recovery. Now, there is something else that we have developed in Vanidades. We call it high definition.
High definition.
High definition slim lipo. What we do in those patients who are athletic and want to show the six-pack, we can mold the six-pack with the laser. So we can help them to improve their appearance. Wow. Patients that are they exercise a lot, but is still working hard, and cannot mark the six-pack. With this technology, now we can do it.
That is amazing. That really is. Now, what is the difference? I think we talked about this a little bit before, but just curious again, what is the difference between slim lipo and other laser machines?
Okay.
What's the specific difference?
Correct. The main difference is all about collagen. It's all about collagen.
Right, we talked about that before. Right. That's the word, collagen.
So collagen is the word. Collagen is the main substance in your body that helps the skin to retract. Collagen is the part who takes the skin and pull it back to the muscle. And this laser is an FDA-approved laser who makes your own body to produce collagen. You are not going to find that with other kind of technologies.
Okay, and does that also, do you have more collagen the younger you are?
Yeah, definitely. The younger you are, you have better collagen. Of course, the younger you are, the result is going to be better. But still, you still can make your body to make collagen with this technology.
That's amazing, ladies. So it's never too late, any age. Now, we have another question from myvenadades.com website. Okay, this woman says, Doctor, for those of us who live in Florida, especially in South Florida, we like to show off beautiful bodies. Let's face it, we do. We Floridians are very vain and proud of our bodies, but we still need to work at it to look that way. It takes some work. Is this an ambulatory surgery, this laser surgery, and how long do I need to rest after the surgery? So she wants to know, is it something we talked about before, she can do the same day? Let's talk a little bit more about that.
This procedure, the liposculpture with the laser, is 100% ambulatory. What ambulatory means? That you are in and out. You walk in and you see you are in the waiting room as a patient waiting for something, and you see something walking out like nothing happened. That's how amazing is this procedure. It's 100% ambulatory. You don't need to be hospitalized. You don't need to stay overnight. You go home the same day. That day, we recommend do not drive. Someone has to drive you home because it's a surgery, it still is a procedure.
Right.
Now, usually, most of the patients take 3 to 4 days to go back to their normal activities. As I say, the other day we did a surgery in one of the doctors in our clinic, a liposculpture, and he got to work the next day. That's not the usual, but some people recover that fast.
Wow.
They can go to work a few days after.
Okay, so it really, again, depends on the patient, and you'll discuss that with them when they come to the office. And that's where you get your information. Thank you very much. I think that we answered that question for that patient. And we encourage all of you watching to check out the Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery website at www.myvanidades.com, where you can review Dr. Viella's credentials and find lots of other interesting information like our 3D cosmetic surgery animation that we talked about, and education, an education library customized exclusively to our practice and for your enjoyment. And you also get to learn a lot. It's free of charge to our patients. Okay, let's take a short break, and when we return, we will continue our cosmetic surgery conversation with today's special guest, Dr. Villa.
Hair on your upper lip, chin, underarms, bikini line, arms, or legs? Get rid of it with the most advanced laser. Cellulite Cellu M6 is the latest technology applied by a personal therapist. Surgical procedures for the face, forehead, neck, and nose, which will make you feel as you always dreamed of and will give you the most desirable profile. Hair implant, liposuction, lipostructure, tummy tuck, and much more.
Welcome, viewers. Friends, remember, if you have Medicare, this could solve your eye or leg problems. Vanidades has your solution, offering treatments covered 100% with your Medicare. Call now, 305-262-6070 for your free consultation with one of our specialists. It's free. We have offices in Miami and Hialeah, very convenient. Call now. We have medical assistants waiting for your call at this time. Call us at 305-262-6070. That's 305-262-6070. Dr. Vieja, we have more questions for you. One of the most common questions that patients have when calling the clinic or asking when they ask via the website myvanidades.com is about Botox and filler treatments. You know, that's the newest thing today, the Botox and all that. When patients want to fade or eliminate those wrinkles around the eyes and their mouths and you know what I'm talking about. Can you help those people, and do you recommend a combination of these treatments? Again, non-invasive surgical alternatives is what I think we're wondering.
We have developed in Vanidades a package that we call a complete skin rejuvenation.
Complete skin rejuvenation package.
It's a combination of Botox and a derma fillers. With the Juvederm, Restylane, hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
So what we do, we help the patients with the lines on the forehead, on the glabella.
Which is here?
Correct.
Okay.
Like people call it the 11 because you see the two lines.
Or the 11.
Or the 111, which sometimes you have 3 lines.
Which is worse, right?
Correct. So with that, we use Botox.
Okay,
right?
Botox.
Right. And then for the lower part of the body, something called marionette lines, which are these lines.
Oh, right, the frown lines?
Correct.
Okay.
The nasolabial fold, which are these lines, we use derma fillers. So in that way, we are helping the patient completely, like in the upper part and in the lower part of the face, and it gives you a complete skin rejuvenation. Some people even think that they have a facelift done, a surgery done with this special combination that we have created.
Wow. Now, is there, just out of curiosity, is there a certain age where you see people are wanting to get this done mostly? What age is that?
Well, usually the new studies say people should start using Botox even at the age of 25 years old, because you want to prevent.
Oh, I'll be coming to you then soon, doctor, because I'm past that age.
Correct. You don't want to wait until you have the deep lines to do something about it.
Oh.
The whole point in the cosmetic field is that you always look the same. You always look fresh. You always look young. You don't want to be all full of wrinkles and then the next day.
So it's preventative.
Everything changed. Correct.
So it's like do it now.
Correct.
So you don't have to go do the whole major thing later. Okay.
Exactly.
Do a little bit now.
Correct.
That makes perfect sense. That's wonderful. Well, if you have Medicare, listen up, because this information is for you. Are you suffering from leg pain, night cramps, and fatigue while walking? You could be suffering from a circulatory venous disease, which means your veins. Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery has over 20 years of experience in treating circulatory problems, eliminating varicose veins, pain-free and without surgery. That's amazing. Call 305-262-6070 for your consultation, and it's free with one of our specialists. Offices are in Miami and Hialeah, and all treatments are performed by the prestigious Dr. Yassim Khalifel, specialist in laser and varicose vein treatment. She's wonderful, so personable. We have medical assistants who are waiting to answer your questions and your calls. So come in for a complete free consultation with Dr. Yassim Khalifel. Questions for, Okay, now we have some questions for Dr. Vieja, and we're going to go back to you and ask you some more questions. Now, doctor, do you recommend massage after a slim lipo? I've heard that works. And also, why would a patient have a massage after a slim lipo surgery? What would the benefits be after that kind of surgery to get that done?
Correct. This is something very new. In our experience, because of the large number of cases we have performed in Vanidades with this technology, more than 5,000 areas we have done. So we found out that when we combine this procedure with post-surgery massages, something called lymphatic massages.
Lymphatic massages.
The outcome is better.
Wow.
Why? Because when you remove the fat, of course, the body is in shock, and the body say, what happened with that space?
Okay.
So the body start making fluids, trying to fill up the space.
Oh.
So when we do the massages, we start draining all the liquids.
So it moves all the liquids through the area.
All the liquids go out, and then that do two important things. Number one, the inflammation resolves faster, right? And number two, the skin is completely even. Sometimes you hear complaints from other clinics, other procedures, other surgeries performed, that they have a little bumpy on the skin.
I've heard that happening.
And probably that's it's because the patient didn't have a post-surgical massages at that time.
Now, do you at Vanidades offer those massages?
Yeah, we are a licensed facility for therapeutic massages.
Oh.
We have a very wonderful team for post-surgical massages. It's all done in our clinics, so it's another advantage because if the patient decides to go the massages with us, we as a surgeon ask constantly seeing the patient, see the evolution. We can tell the massage therapist, do a little more pressure in this side, do a little more pressure in that side. So in that way, the body contouring also is changed.
That makes so much sense. So in a sense, it's aftercare right there in the same office, so they don't have to go somewhere else.
Exactly.
And aftercare is so important with plastic
Correct.
surgery. Remember, everyone, Vanidades Cosmetic Surgery has 2 convenient locations in Miami and Hialeah. And both locations have state-of-the-art surgical rooms, and both are certified by the Health Department of Florida. For your free consultation with Dr. Villella, call us at 305-262-6070. Write down that number, 305-262-6070. And we have medical assistants who are waiting to answer your questions and sign you up for a completely free consultation with Dr. Villella. And then you could ask him more questions, and he could give you some probably great results. But let's take a short break, and when we return, we will continue our cosmetic surgery conversation with today's special guest, Dr. Villella.
Hair on your upper lip, chin, underarms, bikini line, arms, or legs? Get rid of it with the most advanced laser. Cellulite Cellu M6 is the latest technology applied by a personal therapist. Surgical procedures for the face, forehead, neck, and nose, which will make you feel as you always dreamed of and will give you the most desirable profile. Hair implant, liposuction, lipostructure, tummy tuck, and much more.
Call us today at 305-262-6070. Well, Dr. Villella, it's been wonderful speaking with you. I've learned so much, and I hope that our viewers have learned a lot too. It's so informative, and to find out all the options that are available for patients out there. So thank you so much to surgeons like yourself who could help people. And once again, folks, please contact Vanidades.com, myvanidades.com website, and call 305-262-6070. They have a wonderful team of surgeons, and they're waiting for your call. Thank you very much. Tired of shaving or your skin getting irritated? With our state-of-the-art hair laser treatment, you can permanently say goodbye to your underarm hair, hair on your legs, bikini line, and those hard-to-reach places. Our prices are the best. All treatment performed by board-certified doctors. Call us today or go online to www.myvanidades.com. Don't let another day pass by thinking about it. Take the first step to a new, more beautiful, glamorous you. Remember, you deserve it. Call us today at 305-262-6070.
The proceeding was a paid presentation for Vanidades Cosmetic Center.